Today we're going to be making cheesy sausage biscuits. We want to always wash our hands and then gather our ingredients. Self-rising flour, sharp cheddar, unsalted butter, sour cream, ground turkey. So after all of our ingredients are gathered, we want to go ahead and preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We want to line our baking sheet with parchment paper and grab our pan. We can then grab our medium pan and place 8 ounces of turkey sausage over medium heat. We want this to cook until completely brown and there are no longer big chunks. This is going to help render the fat and develop flavor. Browning will also create the Maillard reaction, which will contribute to the savory taste and aroma of the biscuits. Conduction is the primary source of heat transfer when cooking this turkey. This means that heat is transferred through direct contact. The hotter object transfers heat energy to the cooler object through collisions between particles. Ensuring that the meat is fully brown and cooked to the appropriate internal temperature is a food science safety factor that helps eliminate any harmful bacteria that may be present. This will reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses that could be present. We can also be sure not to use any of the same cooking tools that we used when handling the meat raw to prevent cross-contamination. Once this is finished, we can set this aside and allow it to cool. While the meat is cooling, we can gather our parts for either a stand mixer or a hand mixer and a mixing bowl for our mixture. We're going to take 1 cup of softened butter and 1 cup of sour cream into a bowl and mix until mostly combined, usually on a slow to medium speed. The fat from the butter and the moisture from the sour cream contribute to the tenderness of the biscuits. This is also known as emulsification, which is a food science technique that is used to mix together and distribute fat throughout the dough evenly. The butter will act as our fat ingredient and the sour cream will act as our water ingredient, which both mix together, resulting in a smooth, homogeneous mixture. Take 2 cups of self-rising flour and add it slowly in 1 cup intervals so that we can ensure proper mixing of the ingredients. The flour provides structure to the biscuits through gluten formation, which helps them hold their shape during baking. This is also our leavening agent, which means that when it's combined with the moisture and heat during baking, it will help the biscuits rise and become light and fluffy. Once all of our flour is fully incorporated, we can then slowly add our cooked turkey sausage that was previously cooling. Once that is fully added, we're then going to add our 5 ounces of sharp cheddar to the mixture until it's fully combined. The fat from the cheese will help tenderize the biscuits. Once we have completed incorporating all the ingredients, we want to gather about a spoonful of the mixture and place it onto our previously prepared baking sheet with parchment paper, ensuring to spread them out 2 to 3 inches in between and keeping a consistent size. Once all the mixture is used, we can place them into the preheated oven and bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. These cheesy sausage biscuits will be baked via convection. This method of heat transfer will use the heat that is in the oven as an air circulation system to distribute the air and heat through the water molecules present in the biscuits to bake them thoroughly. The high temperature promotes steam production, which helps the biscuit rise. Convection is a mode of heat transfer characterized by the movement of fluid particles, such as air or water, due to differences in temperature within the fluid. This continuous cycle of rising and sinking creates convection currents, which transfer heat from warmer regions to cooler regions within the fluid. Once they have finished baking, we can take them out of the oven, being sure to use an oven mitt to prevent burning your hand and place them on a plate. These are now ready to be eaten.